New tonight, crime tourism is now causing chaos in Colorado.
Yeah, it's an elaborate burglary scheme involving foreign nationals masquerading as tourists, but they're not in our state to see any sights. As your investigator Brian Moss discovers, several new burglaries are now being viewed as crime tourism.
And then they knocked a hole in the wall.
In 20 years of running this Aspen art gallery,
They climbed through that.
Larry White says he's never seen anything quite like what happened to his gallery this month.
They're clearly not anybody that was interested in the art.
By the time police called him telling him to come in, what he found was mind-boggling.
They brought all this equipment in. This was full of equipment, impact drivers, acetylene torches, and tanks.
The gallery torn apart by sophisticated burglars. Aspen police say these four men, two from Chile, one from Peru, another from Argentina, broke into a restaurant, then tunneled into the gallery Larry White manages, but were not interested in paintings.
The concept of crime tourism, I could say, generally does fit this.
The visitors brought an array of equipment, spray painting surveillance cameras, disabling security systems, methodically trying to cover their tracks.
Everything about it is a little bit crazy. You know, they literally kind of burrowed their way through a couple of rooms, a couple of different walls, and multiple businesses to get into the store where the burglary attempt, the theft attempts were going to happen.
They tunneled from the gallery into an adjacent jewelry store where the thieves were apparently targeting a safe, but they never got into it, according to witness accounts. The men were later arrested in Vail.
That is my impression, for sure, that they came out of the country to do this kind of thing.
Elsewhere in Colorado, police say similar crews from foreign countries are believed responsible for a string of high-dollar burglaries. The only arrest in those cases, this woman from Colombia. And now federal investigators say a summertime robbery here at the Cherry Creek Mall in Denver also has some of the earmarks of crime tourism. And they suggest all these cases could potentially be linked. This mall jewelry store was burglarized after hours in July when the mall was closed. Police say some items were stolen, but they have not elaborated. In a statement, the FBI in Colorado said, "We're aware of possible similarities between the burglaries and are in contact with our law enforcement partners investigating these crimes."
They definitely were targeting that building.
It appears art gallery manager Larry White may have had a taste of so-called burglary tourism. And it's not a pretty picture.
The four guys in there smashing the glass and to the servers and jumping up and painting the cameras and so forth.
I'm Brian Moss, covering Colorado First.
Now, prosecutors in Aspen say the suspects were flight risks because they are foreign nationals with no local ties. So a judge set bond for two of the men at $100,000. Meanwhile, the gallery manager, Larry White, says Aspen police did a good job in tracking down those four suspects.